NileSat operator stopped broadcasting the Syrian satellite channels in a unilateral procedure, violating the terms of the contract signed with the company and the Media Code of Ethics. The ministry stressed that the procedure contradicts the principles of journalism in an unacceptable and blatant way and comes within the framework of the campaign targeting Syria, adding that this behavior serves the Zionist scheme. The ministry called upon NileSat Satellite Company to refrain from its behavior and adhere to the legal regulations in this regard. The ministry condemned this behavior, which violates the simplest rules of the Arab States Broadcasting Union law and Syria's rights, which should be preserved according to these rules. Foreign and Expatriates Minister Al-Moallem affirmed Syria's cooperation with the International Committee of the Red Cross, ICRC, to make its humanitarian operations in Syria a success, expressing appreciation for its mission. Meeting head of the ICRC, Peter Maurer, Minister Al-Moallem explained the negative humanitarian effect of the unjust sanctions imposed on the Syrian people, which target their livelihood and block the way in front of humanitarian aid to Syria. For his part, Maurer welcomed Syria's determination to speed up procedures related to the committee's work and provide all facilitations to make its mission a success. Maurer stressed his efforts to coordinate with the Syrian authorities and the Syrian Arab Red Crescent regarding the humanitarian operations, hailing the efforts exerted by the Syrian volunteers despite the difficult circumstances. Minister of Health Dr. Saad Al-Naif has stressed that first aid services in the national hospitals are available for all citizens. During his meeting with head of the ICRC, Peter Maurer, Al-Naif referred to the ministry's efforts to expand healthcare services through medical clinics in various governorates to meet citizens' needs. On his part, Mr. Maurer expressed the committee's support for the health sector in Syria, referring to the government's facilities offered to the committee, particularly in terms of giving medical teams, specialists, and equipment access to hospitals in affected areas. Lebanese Foreign and Expatriates Minister Adnan Mansour underlined that speeding up the process of reaching a solution for the crisis in Syria is in line with the Arab and Lebanese interests and a national and moral duty. Mansour said in a speech while chairing the Arab Foreign Ministers meeting that Lebanon, through heading the current round of the Arab League Council, will exert efforts to reach a solution for the Syrian crisis, pointing out that Syria is one of the establishing countries of the Arab League and a neighboring country to Lebanon. The Syrian Arab Army continued to chase armed groups in a number of Aleppo neighborhoods and the governorate suburbs in order to restore security and clean the area from the terrorists. The army carried out special operations in Al-Hillouk, Sheikh Said, Al-Nayrab, Bustan al-Qasr, Hanano, and Dawar al-Jandul in Aleppo, killing a number of armed men and destroying their vehicles equipped with machine guns. The authorities also seized the warehouse in Saif al-Dawla neighborhood, which contained large quantities of materials used to manufacture explosive devices. In Al-Khanasir in the governorate suburbs, the Syrian army destroyed 3 cars equipped with machine guns and 5 other vehicles also provided with Doshka machine guns in Al-Safira quarter. In Al-Qanatir, in the western suburbs of Aleppo, several armed men were killed in a blast caused by an explosive device they were attempting to plant in the area. In Homs, an armed terrorist group attacked Al-Ghassaniya village in Al-Qasir city, killing 5 citizens. An official source said that the armed group kidnapped 17 citizens from the village, adding that the families of the kidnapped expressed fear that the terrorist group might kill their relatives and send fabricated images to misleading TV channels. Also in Homs, an army unit received information from local residents about an armed group driving vehicles equipped with Doshka machine guns between Bab al-Sba neighborhood and Bab al-Turkman. Authorities clashed with the groups, killing a number of them and destroying their cars. In Hama, authorities chased terrorists and calmed Al-Fraya neighborhood, killing a number of them and seizing large quantities of weapons in their hideouts. Authorities confiscated 19 Kalashnikovs, 2 RPGs, 3 Austrian sniper rifles, and ammunition. The Syrian army continued chasing terrorists in Damascus countryside. A unit of the armed forces in Ma'liya started to comb the area starting from Al-Mleha city and reaching Zirdin. They stormed the factory that manufactures explosive devices and has a tunnel which contains large amounts of explosives, tools for preparing booby-trapped cars, and containers full of liquid explosive material. People in the area provided the Syrian army with information that facilitated arresting the terrorists.